What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today's video is a little bit different as today I'm going to be ranking my favourite skins from every rarity. So this video is going to work basically by I'm going to be saying my favourite green skin is, and I kind of rank them like that. We are including bundles, so like the Frozen series and things like that, but we are not including starter packs or battle pass skins. Okay? That makes sense. Let's jump straight into the video. Starting with green, we have the Brute Gunner. Now, as you can see in the gameplay, I am using this skin, and I think it's pretty cool. It's basically, in my opinion, it's kind of like the cheaper Batman. If you didn't want to pay £20 for the Batman skin, you could just kind of play that simple £8 for this, or the Brute Gunner. I think the Brute Navigator as well. The Brute Gunner and Brute Navigator both kind of the same thing, but they're just male and female. So yeah, that's definitely a good skin, and it's something you don't see a lot of. So if you do see one, you never know, you might have just ran into the legendary badger place, which would have been quite cool too, wouldn't it? So moving on to the next one is rare or blue, depending on how you want to call it. That's why the text is blue. It makes sense. Now this skin is Fish Stick. Now this is easily the biggest bargain in Fortnite. You pay, I think it's 1,200 V-Bucks, which is either basically £20. So you pay £20 and you get 3 completely different skins. It's not like, you know, the Bratz, which I own, which is a hot dog. The other style is his hat off. They're 3 completely different skins. As you can see on the photo earlier that I just showed you, it's got a like a VR version, a pirate version, and the standard version. If you played during the time though when the World Cup was out, you also got a World Cup version, but I couldn't manage to find the image for that. And I forgot to say, I do apologise if the image are low quality. I had to convert them down on Share Factory to get them into Share Factory because I don't have any other editing software. I'm sorry guys. So moving on to the next rarity. This next rarity is Epic. So Epic is 1,500 V-Bucks. And I decided to go with a Chaos Agent for this one because it's a very, very popular skin. But you don't see much of it, but it is ranked quite high in the Fortnite community. As I had a look through every skin of every rarity on a website, it had a good 4-star review. So I don't own this skin personally. In fact, I think I only own a few. I think I only may own one of the skins that I've actually ranked on here because I don't spend too much money on Fortnite. Saying that now though, since I've started the Badger Plays channel, I have. So yeah, this skin definitely is quite unique with its 2 styles on. You don't see it a lot, and when you do see it, they're usually good players. I won't say sweats, but they're decent players. So moving on to the next one, our next rarity is legendary. So legendary, you know, it's what you want to see, really. It's the most expensive. 2,000 V-Bucks, it's the most expensive you can go in Fortnite, unless we're talking about bundles here, which we're not. So it is definitely the most expensive the most expensive rarity in Fortnite. And for this one I have gone with Oro, which basically in Spanish means gold. So I think that's why they went for it, and it's a golden pirate, as you can see. I think it was one for a free challenge, I don't know. But however you got it, it is sick. It's like a golden pirate skeleton thing, and it is amazing. If you say you don't like this skin, don't watch the channel. Just subscribe and watch different videos. And also, don't forget to like and subscribe because that means a lot to me, guys. If you like the Oro skin, drop a like and subscribe if you do want more content like this. Drop a comment if you want more rankings like these. I will do more, definitely. This video took me a long time to make, but oh well. So now still talking about Oro, sorry, is the fact that he I think he was for challenges is unbelievable. If you could do challenges just to get this skin is actually shocking. I mean, I would pay 4,000 V-Bucks for this skin. It is amazing. And I also forgot to say, at the end of this video, I'll be ranking my overall favourite skin out of every skin I put in this list. So then going on to our next one. Our next one is the Dark Series. So with this Dark Series one, I went for a bundle. And I actually chose Dark Wildcard. Now I know a lot of people like the Dark Bomber, but I like the Wildcard skins in general. And this Dark Wildcard skin just, you know, adds to the game. It definitely adds some to it. You know, I like those patterns going down his body. I don't know whether they move in the game, but I really, really like the patterns, because those patterns were on the Kevin the Cube in Season 5, I think Kevin the Cube was. So it just kind of symbolises that maybe he had something to do with that. I mean, we're not talking about series here, we're just talking about, you know, what the skin's about, not what relations it's got. But more about that skin is that if you just look closely at it, you can see those patterns. You have to look very closely, do you? But just looking at that picture that I've got for this thing, which I'll put up again now, look at those hands. He looks like he's ready to deal some damage. And I haven't actually seen any of these people use it in game, but if I had it, I would definitely use it. Now going on to the next one is the Frozen series, which is a bundle I think you could get for £20. And in this bundle you got Frozen Fish Stick, the Frozen Monster that fought the robot in Season 8, and of course Frozen Nogops, which is a skin I'll be choosing for this rarity. I just think Nogops is a cool skin in general. Now, personally I used to like Frozen Fish Stick, but then I kind of look and think, in my opinion, that is my least favourite version of Fish Stick, along with Triggerfish. But we're not talking about fish sticks here, but I don't like Triggerfish that much. I know a lot of people do. Unpopular opinion alert. So yeah, if I could go back and turn time, I would definitely buy this bundle. I mean, Frozen Fish Sticks I probably wouldn't use. Monster I wouldn't use. Oh no, I'd use Frozen Fish Sticks more, but definitely Nogops with the first one. First of all, it was an OG skin. It was the original version is an OG skin. This one isn't too bad, you know. It's just a Frozen version. I think it brings more of a Christmassy vibe as well, in a way. I don't know how it does, but for me it feels more Christmassy than the original Nogops. So moving on to our next rarity. Our next rarity is Icon Series. So for this one, I narrowed it down to 4 skins, and I said, right, Ninja, Travis Scott, Loser Fruit, and Astroworld. I then went, right, get rid of Ninja. Then I got rid of Loser Fruit. It's between Travis Scott and Astroworld. Originally, I picked Astroworld, but looking into it, I think that Travis Scott is better. So I actually did end up choosing Travis Scott, because I prefer the robotic skin with his like crucifix back blink, because it goes so well. And doing the rage emote, just throwback to that amazing concert that he pulled off. That was honestly the best live event I've ever been to. I haven't been to that many, to be fair, so you haven't got that much great thing. If I was at the Marshmallow one, I'd give a preference, but I actually wasn't there, so I kind of stopped playing Fortnite through those days. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about Travis Scott skin, not the event. The Robo one's really cool, I think, because the back bling goes better with that one than it does with the standard Travis Scott skin. And I just think overall, the Robo one's eye kinda beats it on that one as well. I mean, it's above his eye. Definitely a skin that I would use if I could turn back time and buy it again. Now, moving on to our next skin. This is the Lava series. Now, I know, literally, I think it's out in the item shop now as I record this, and it was out yesterday. And that was the Renegade Raider. However, I haven't picked the Renegade Raider. I went for Molten Battlehound. I think that skin's really cool, and is definitely one of my favourites out of the whole Lava series. I know so many people like Renegade, but I just think it's just like a version of Renegade on fire. It's not OG. I don't really like the first Renegade anyway. It makes it look a bit cooler, yeah, definitely, but Battlehound I like as a skin in general. It's not my favourite, but the Molten adds such a cool effect, because obviously like a wolf, you know, the fire coming off his helmet, it looks a lot better than Molten Renegade. Sorry to those Molten Renegade fans out there, but it is my opinion, like I say. If you agree with me, just comment what your personal thoughts are in the comment section below, because I know what mine are. And now, moving on to our next one, we've got the Shadow series. Now, this is my least favourite series out of all of the, you know, all the rarities. It's my least favourite. I hate it. When I was looking through, I was like, what do I pick? So I just sat there and thought for about hours on end, thinking, I don't know what to pick for this skin. I actually don't know what to pick for this skin. And in the end, I just thought, well, Ark's cool skin in general, and Shadow Ark. So, yeah, that's what I picked for that one. And for myself, I didn't want to do that one because I don't like the Shadow series at all, like I've already said. Now, moving on to the Slurp series, this is probably a big unpopular opinion. And this skin is, I went for the Slurp Leviathan. I did want to go Big Chuggers, but I don't know. I was a bit So I did end up picking Slurp Leviathan. Now, I picked this because, ready? I really used to like the Leviathan skin, but I thought it was missing something. And this is what it was missing. Just look at how funny it is. I mean, you've got like Ripley versus Sludge in its head. I like Ripley versus Sludge. I was going to pick Ripley versus Sludge. But I'm sorry, but this is just on the next level. I like Leviathan in general. I don't know, that's an unpopular opinion, but it's my opinion, like I say. So, moving on to our next one. We're down to the last three now. Now, for this one, Star Wars series, another series that I don't like. So, I went for this one. It was between the Stormtrooper and the Sith Trooper. I picked Sith Trooper. I just think the red goes so much better and looks cooler in game, and definitely goes with some emotes as well. So, you know, that's probably another unpopular opinion. I know a lot of people like Kylo Ren, but I'm not really a fan of that skin. I know probably this is going to cause a lot of spark in the comments, so drop your favourite skins from each rarity in Fortnite down in the comment section below. And also drop a like and subscribe, because this video took me literally hours and hours to make, because I couldn't get the photos onto Share Factory. Sorry. But it's here now. You're watching it. Good. Now, moving on to our last two. This is DC and Marvel. Now, this is doing DC first. When I picked this one, I was very, very unsure about what I should pick. It went down between Aquaman, the new Batman, not the old Batman, you know, the one with the grey suit, the black suit Batman, and Harley Quinn, like I said. So, out went Batman. And then it was between Aquaman and Harley Quinn. I went Harley Quinn in the end, because I just think it's so much cooler. And a lot of people... I used to see a lot of these skins in Fortnite. I don't see any now. But a lot of people probably prefer the Batman skin, but I really like the Harley Quinn skin. I think that is the best DC skin. My opinion, like I always say. Moving on to the last one. Obviously, it's Deadpool for Marvel. Just look at Deadpool. He's so sick. He's such a good guy. He's an amazing skin in Fortnite. Definitely needs to. I think he's a bit underrated. A lot of people liked him when he first came out, but I definitely think he's better than Cuddlepool, Ravenpool, and all those. I think he's definitely better than those. He deserves. he deserves more respect because, you know, we did the challenges for him. Everyone liked him when he first came out, but he's a good skin in Fortnite, and I think he's the best Marvel series skin. He rules over Black Widow and all of those. Deadpool is my favourite Marvel skin, and his black blink goes so well with Fade, by the way, guys. If you want some sick combos for fashion shows, don't trust me on it, but the combo I'm wearing now won me a fashion show. Just saying, okay. So yeah, if you want to see more of these ranking videos, drop a like, subscribe, and, you know, I'll make more. If you didn't like him, that's fine, but if people like them, then I'll go what the big people say. If you do want to support the channel, just hit that subscribe button. It will mean a lot to me. And also, my favourite skin out of all these now, then what you've been waiting for. Out of every single skin I picked, my favourite skin out of all of these is Fish Stick. It's a weird one, but Fish Stick is one of my favourite skins. You know, definitely a big meme skin because of Tico. I think he kind of made Fish Stick the skin. I don't like it just because of Tico. I've always liked the Fish Sticks. I just think it's funny. And, you know, that's why I've got the Brat and stuff like that. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.